Okay, so the last time I left you, I'd done the initial cut and the gluing and the sticking together and the putting the little buttons on. So what I need to do, see the edge, I just need to trim the edge so it's nice and flush. So all I'm going to do, take my knife out again, a nice straight edge, and I'm just going to trim maybe 1.5 mm off. You can see what I'm doing there. Just passing by it, not putting too much pressure. I don't want to rip through the leather. Just want to keep the same angle each time until a little bit comes off. Rough edge, nice and smooth. And therefore that transfers onto there. You see it's lovely and smooth down there. Now I'll take a little bit of wet and dry. And just, you see what I'm doing? A nice little edge down there. And then I can continue that process all the way around the edge, just to make a nice little bevel. It just cleans it nicely so the edge isn't so sharp. And I'll just carry that all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. You can, if you want, buy one of these detailing cutting tools. So you can go down the edge, hopefully you can see this, just like that. And it just puts a nice little clean edge. You can also use it for making scrolls in the leather. You know. Nice little detail. eBay, I think they're a couple of pounds, not expensive. Anyway, so we cleaned all the edges off. She's all nice and smooth when I prepared earlier. So you saw me making that little detail all the way around the edge, just wetting it a little bit. This is wet mould leather. So then I go around like that and I'm just scoring the edge. It just puts that nice fine little detail on there. And then I took my spinny wheelie thing and I went around it and it marks out the dots. It marks out my holes for my stitching. Now, I'm going to get some haters now. Wait, I just got to turn the tap off. I just turned the radio off as well because I've got that sleeping. Shh. Right, so I'm probably going to get some haters now, but this is how I make my holes in my leather. 1.5mm drill bit, and all I'm doing, you can see the holes that I made, and I just continue all the way around, all the way up there, as opposed to a hammer and a punch. I just find it's a little bit more efficient. So from there, we then start the saddle stitch. Now, if you want to know how to do a saddle stitch, there's plenty of videos on YouTube of how to saddle stitch. So I'm not going to do this. It'll probably take me a quarter of an hour and you haven't got the time. So here is one I did earlier. So she's all stitched up and all I have to do is just sort the ends out. Now all I do is just cut to maybe 10 mil, then get a lighter and they burn down and just seal it, finish it off like that. You can knot it, but I tend to find the little mushroom end just holds it in place lovely. And then you'll see the edge, you'll see the difference here. And all I'm using there is just a little bit of suede shoe dye. And you can pick that up in the chemist. And it's great stuff. It just finishes the job off nicely. So I finished doing the stitching. I finished doing my trimming. And all I want to do, you see how that comes up on there? Lovely. And that's it. Nice clean edge. So I carry that all the way round, until it's done. So you can see it's a nice little project. It's simply done, and at the end of the day you finish off with a nice little pouch there. Now, as I said, it's wet moulded, so you put your knife in there. When it's wet, form it around. This is designed specifically for the Svord peasant knife. So your knife comes in there, and then the bit of metal that sticks out the end, I can't think what it's called on the top of my head. The metal sticky bitty thingy out, the shank, yeah, okay, you know what I mean. Those of you who've got the Svord, it comes out there. And as said before, you can either have it on your hip or you can wear it as a neck knife. So all I've done is just taken a loop of leather. Let me just poke this through so I've got something to draw it back with. So stick that there. Come here, monkey. Oh, it's not going to work that way. Yeah. Let's try the old-fashioned way. I know how I would do it. So, stick that down there. Pull that through. Push it back down in, and hopefully we'll go fishing. And it should come out the other end nicely. This is embarrassing. I'm going to find it, you know. Got it. And then pull it down there. We got there in the end. That wasn't too bad, was it, eh? Yeah. Yes, that's a minute of your life you're never going to get back. There you go. Job done. Thanks for your patience, guys. God bless you. I really do appreciate all of your subs, all of your messages, just the fact that you've welcomed me with open arms. I really appreciate that. God bless you, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.